Hi, I'm Gwen and welcome to my Gut Healthy Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make an amazing anti-inflammatory burger bowl with crispy sweet potato fries, quick pickled red onions, and a delicious dairy-free, nut-free ranch dip. Okay, this is such an amazing meal because everyone can kind of build it however they like it, and it's actually really easy. So we're going to get started on the pickles and we're just gonna roll through it. Let's go. Okay, so to get started, for our pickled red onions, we need a small pot to which we are going to add half a cup of apple cider vinegar, about half a cup of water, a tablespoon of pure maple syrup, and a tiny pinch of salt. And then we're going to put this on over medium heat and bring it to a gentle boil, and we're gonna turn it off. And in the meantime, we're gonna slice some onions. But first, let's get this going. So what you need is a medium-sized onion, a jar of some kind to put the onion in, and you're just gonna have to bear with me a little bit while we slice this up because it's gonna be an emotional experience for me. Onions make me cry. I can tell this is gonna be a tough one for me. So we slice it in half, and then we want to do thin slices because nobody really likes a giant chunk of onion, even though it's pickled and delicious. So we just thinly slice it like this. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to take our fantastic jar, work through our tiers, and we're just going to load this up. We're just going to ram these in here. Just like this. It's so fancy. It's getting serious. Oh my God. Okay. There's gonna be a couple leftovers. I can't fit them all. That's okay. Now, we're going to get our vinegar mixture and we're just gonna very carefully pour that over top. All right. Carefully pour this in here. You want to go right to the top, but I can see it's going to be good. So I might have to push these down a bit. If you need to top it up with a little bit more apple cider vinegar, that's fine too. Okay, so we're going to set these aside and we're going to get into chopping and preparing our sweet potatoes. This is going to be good. You want these to sit for about 30 to 40 minutes. Let's get into these crispy sweet potato fries because there's nothing quite as bad as a soggy sweet potato fry. Just bums me out. So the first thing you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 375. You want to line 2 baking sheets with parchment paper. Trust me, just makes your life easier. Then you want a pretty good sized sweet potato. I am randomly using this kind of white sweet potato, and then I'm gonna try out these purple sweet potatoes because why not? You want about 4 to 5 cups, I would say. Then you also want about 2 tablespoons or so of tapioca flour or arrowroot flour, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, or you can use avocado oil, a pinch of salt, and some freshly cracked pepper. You can also kind of zhuzh it up with things like garlic powder or fresh herbs or whatever. Today, we're keeping it simple. And we're gonna start off by slicing these up. Let's go. They're really easy to cut. I'm gonna show you how I do it though. I got a tip. You wanna slice off one of the side, and that makes a flat, like, table, like surface. Then you just plant that down like that, and you use that to create a sturdy, non-slip-abouty sweet potato. Okay, you want to add all of your sweet potatoes to a big old bowl. You want to make sure that when you cut them, you make sure that they're pretty much the same size so that they cook at pretty much the same speed. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our tapioca flour or arrowroot flour first. This is important. So we're going to sprinkle it on, and then we're going to toss it up. Okay, we're gonna shake these onto the pan, and we wanna make sure that they have enough room to breathe. You don't wanna crowd them out or they're not gonna get crispy. Ah! Okay, messy hands. Now we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt and do some freshly cracked pepper. Now we're gonna put these in the oven for about 20 minutes, setting the timer because we wanna flip them over about halfway through cooking so that they get brown all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna put them in the oven now. Okay, now that the sweet potatoes are cooking, I am gonna put together these buffalo burgers. This is local to Rossland area buffalo. It is so incredible. And I'm gonna show you how I cook burgers in the oven because it's raining out today and I'm just not feeling grilling. So I'm also gonna keep this really simple, but feel free to jazz this up any way you want, okay? Add in all your favorite things. Today, I'm just gonna use salt and pepper and this amazing buffalo. So I'm just gonna add a good pinch of salt, a whole bunch of pepper, and then I have my little trick here, which is I have one of these like trivety things that you can put in the oven. I like to line my baking sheet with tin foil because hopefully it's gonna make cleanup a little bit easier. That's my goal. And I'm just gonna divide this into 4 and I'm gonna make my burgers. I gotta mash it together first. Kind of forgot about that step. Not gonna lie. Okay. That's good enough for me. So, I'm gonna make them all ideally the same size. And I'm just gonna put them on here. This allows just a little bit of airflow to come through, which is super nice. Okay, those are set. I used to think we had to put a lot of like fillers and binders and things in a burger to make it kind of stick together, but what I discovered is we do not. It can just be amazing meat. Now I'm gonna wash my hands and then we're gonna put these in the oven, which is already preheated to 375, and they should take about 20-ish minutes, depending on how you like your burgers cooked. Okay, let's pop these in the oven and then we can get to making our delicious anti-inflammatory ranch dip. Okay, so to make this amazing creamy ranch dressing, all you need is half a cup of dairy-free yogurt. Now listen, you can use dairy if your body doesn't mind dairy. My household, we don't do great with dairy. So we're rolling with some coconut yogurt that is local to BC. And it's amazing when you're shopping, no, it's important when you're shopping for yogurt to really read the ingredients and make sure that there's just normal things in there, no sweeteners, all right? Very important when you're going for an anti-inflammatory diet. Next, you want 3 tablespoons of pickle juice. This is local to Rossland area pickle juice. It's amazing. We have a pinch of salt, some fresh cracked pepper, and then we have some from a backyard chives. Exciting. We're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of those. And then a teaspoon of dill, a teaspoon of dried parsley, and I use about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic, or you can increase that, or you can eliminate it depending on how garlic sits for you. Fresh garlic isn't my jam. Okay, so first things, I'm gonna chop up the chives and then we're just gonna mix it all together, and it comes together so quickly. you'll be thrilled. But it is nice if you can let it sit for a few minutes to kind of like meld together all those amazing flavors. All right, let's do this. Try not to spill anything. I think I probably need about, we'll start with this much. Okay, let's kind of shuffle these potatoes up, give them a little flip, and then put them on for another about 20 minutes. You do want to pay attention because you don't want them to be burnt. Okay, once these are nice and finely diced, nobody wants a big chunk of chive. We're gonna make this. So, push those to the side for a second. And we just need a bowl, that's it. And we're gonna add our half a cup of dairy-free yogurt. And then we're gonna add our pickle juice. We'll add the pickle juice. We're gonna add in our dried herbs. And our beautiful chives. A pinch of salt. And some pepper. Then we're just gonna stir it up. Okay, now that that's all nice and mixed together, we just want to let it hang out and for all the flavors to kind of meld together, and that will make it super delicious. Now listen, today we're using it with sweet potatoes and burgers, but this is one of my kids' favorite salad dressings. It goes with everything. You can send it to school as a dip for their vegetables because there's no nuts. So it is a huge hit and it's a great staple to have in your kitchen. Now, let's wait for all our crispy sweet potato fries to be done and our burgers to be done, and then we will build our amazing burger bowls. The burgers are done, so let's take them out, and then we're just waiting for the sweet potatoes, which are almost done. So these are done. I'm just gonna put them on this plate. And do some dishes. The sweet potatoes are done, so I'm gonna grab them out and we're gonna build our amazing bowls. So these took a little bit longer than I expected. So you do want to make sure that you're checking them as you're going. But now you can see that they are done. They're soft on the inside and crispy brown on the outside. And we are ready to build our amazing dinner now. I said I was making bowls, but I'm gonna do it on a plate so that you can see how beautiful everything really is. Let's build these. I'm gonna start with the sweet potatoes, and we're just gonna layer it all together. So I love the addition of the purple sweet potato because even if you have diversity in the same ingredient, you actually get diversity in phytonutrients, which builds or grows an incredible microbiome, which makes you feel way better. I'm gonna add the burger. I'm gonna add some avocado because I love it. We're gonna add in these amazing pickled onions. I'm gonna slip a little pickle on the side. And I'm gonna add a really good handful of these microgreens. These are local to Rossland. They just add so much delicious flavor. And I'm gonna do the dip in a little bowl. Make a little spot for it. All right, this is burger in a bowl. Today it's on a plate so you can see it better, but this is honestly one of our most favorite meals as a family. Everyone can kind of make it how they want it, but it is super fun and really delicious. So thank you for joining me in my kitchen today, and we'll see you next time.